Hi, this is Keith from Pharmacy-Tech-Study.com, and in this video I'd like to talk about this question from the Facebook page, and it asks, you have been asked to divide 5 liters of a suspension into an equal number of 10 milliliter and 15 milliliter unit dose dispensing cups. How many 10 milliliter dispensing cups will be made? And then there's 4 available answers. So let's talk about this over here on the whiteboard. And there's a few different ways to work this out. 2 are with algebra, and then the one that I recommend, since it's a test question and you're under a time restraint deadline, is the first thing I would do is look at the answers and do a little trial and error. And so let's go ahead and put down our factors. We want equal parts of 10 milliliter and 15 milliliter dispensing cups, and we want those equal parts added together to equal 5,000 milliliter. So let's go ahead and substitute in answer A. So we have 10 times 200 plus 15 times 200. Those are equal parts. 200 is equal to 200. And let's see if that equals 5,000. Alright, so we've got 10 times 200 is 2,000, plus 15 times 200 is 3,000. So indeed, it does add up to 5,000. So just using trial and error, I just figured out that A is the correct answer. And if you look at the other answers, anything higher than 200 is going to be way more than 5,000 milliliters when you multiply it to these size dispensing cups. So that's one way to do it. Now, if that's not working out for you for some reason, another way to do it is just a simple algebra equation. And so let's say we've got our 10 milliliter dispensing cups and our 15 milliliter dispensing cups, and we need to know what equal parts of each are going to equal 5,000 milliliters. And since they're equal, we can use X for both. Now if they were not equal parts, if this was 2/3 and this was 1/3, for instance, we would use X and Y, and there's a whole nother way to do that called system of equations where you could figure that out, but that's unnecessary in this problem. So what we've got here is 10x plus 15x equals 5,000. So then add those together, we get 25x equals 5,000. And remember, on an equation, if we want to isolate this x, we can divide both sides by 25. It's going to cancel it out here. So what we get is x equals whatever this is. And if we divide up this fraction, we get 200. So what that means is x equals 200. So if we substitute that in right there, that means we have 200 parts of the 10 milliliter cups and 200 of the 15 milliliter dispensing cups. And so that's a couple of ways to do this. I recommend on a test to use the first method, which is just like trial and error deductive reasoning. So let's go back and take a look at the question, and we know that A is the answer.